Hey everybody, welcome to GGS Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. Alright, so if you've followed along in the last couple of videos, you will know that we are working on cleaning up and sorting through a thrift store lot that we bought. We got quite a few things. Everything on the table here, with some exceptions, is complete and ready to be put up. In any case, it's going to be put up tonight. The only thing that's really not complete on the table is this metal thing where we've painted the green. I've discovered that it's multiple colors, and yeah, I'm going to order some paint. We're going to paint that up right. And anyway, yeah, so that's not complete yet, but it's ready to get off the table because I'm ready to continue sorting through another one of these crates, and there's a reason for that. So all right, our acorn nuts, if you saw the last video, they did come. They look quite nice on our platform. Our platform is ready to actually probably go in the train room. The crane is still missing one wheel. I'm hoping to find that in the bottom of one of those crates. We'll find out. The Mark's military cart is ready to go. Our steam engine, you may have seen the video where we repaired the corner of the cab. He's ready to go. So all right, so some of the stuff is ready to go in the train room and be used. And of course, who could forget the beacon? That is definitely ready to go in there and get on the layout and figure out a home for him. So all right, I'm gonna get all this stuff off the table. We're gonna put some new stuff on the table. Now these guys will probably stay on the table, and that will become evident why here in a minute. Let's get to doing that. All right, so here is the next crate that we're going to deal with, and this used to be a lot fuller than what it is right now. As a matter of fact, you'll see that it's kind of got some loose pieces in there, and what we actually want is on the bottom, so we're going to get all those loose pieces out first. So before I do that, one of the things that was in this that I took, all that I could find out was some zoo animals. So yeah, we got looks like an ape there, and I guess that's an ostrich probably. Peacock, rhinoceros, a cow, or that's a lamb, I guess. Well, I don't know. It might be a cow. I don't know. Definitely a cow and a horse. So yeah. So maybe we'll have a zoo. So all right, I just thought I'd show this because I thought they were cool. You never know what people will like or connect with, or you know. Anyway, so all right, let's maybe get these maybe over here, kind of out of the way. I don't want them to get damaged. That's the only reason I took them out of the box before I started the video, because I didn't want them, well, to get damaged. So all right, so this box, like I just showed you, has a bunch of loose pieces, and they are extremely dirty. I'm just here today. I can see the filth big time. So all right, let's just start getting these pieces out. Don't know that they have a lot of rhyme or reason. This looks like, I don't even know what this looks like. That looks like a banister or something, doesn't it? That's right. Once we get all this out, I'll get us a better view. So all right, this is Plasticville Hall. All right, once again, we will get zoomed in on this. So here we got a broken wall with some missing windows. Now, two of these windows wound up in my truck, and I'm not sure if I got them out already or what, but yep. So this is a wheel to that that thing that we found out was a toy that was made from Japan, so we may hang on to that. You know, I'm amused that it may be wooden. I still think it's wood. I think it's maybe like fiberboard or something. It's all right. So this is yet another piece, probably to the same building. Here's a broken piece. Maybe that, yeah, I believe that figures into our broken wall there somewhere. You know me, I'm gonna try to fix that. All right. So all right, here we have some string. Not sure what the significance of the string is, but we're gonna put it over here until we figure it out. You never know. All right, here we have some, this kind of interests me, some picket fence, and this is pretty large. This is probably, well, I don't know, O scale probably, so that's kind of cool. All right, I have a bunch of the HO scale, but I don't think I have any of the O scale picket fence. All right, just look at me. I cannot help myself. I've got to put it together. I've got to play with it. All right, so. I mean, that's half the fun, right? All right, so let's move on. So this video doesn't get to be like, you know, 5, 6, 10 hours. All right, here's some more of that picket fence. But first, here's another wall. Once again, it looks a little broken and defunct. Another piece of that building. So one time I ignorantly decided I was going to put together some Plasticville, and it was going to be super simple. So I was going to live stream it. That way, you know, I wouldn't have to do the editing and whatever. Woo! So first off, it wasn't Plasticville. It was a K-line, and I had never seen that type of building or the way they went together. And I really kind of made a fool of myself. I mean, I think that live stream wound up being like, I don't know, 3 hours long, something crazy like that. So yeah. All right, more picket fence. Have no clue what that is. It looks like the the front of a tunnel or something, doesn't it? Yep. I don't know. All right, so more pieces to that building. It must be a really complex building, or there are several of them in here. All right, I need to get all this out of here so I can get to what we really want to look at. So, man, I cannot tell you how dirty this picket fence is, and actually, well, all of this really. So, yeah, this has all been sitting somewhere, waiting for us to come get it for quite a while. So, all right, it's out in that thrift shop for quite some time too, just because, yeah. Anyway, so let's see. Here's a red wheel of some sort for something. So I don't know. That's obviously garbage. Get rid of that in a minute. Here's another broken wall. I have lots of super glue. I'm just not sure if this is going to be worth doing or not. But you know, we're going to try it just because my name is Greg, and that's that's what's going to happen. This is probably the roof for this jewel, although that that wall looks longer than that roof, so I don't know. Yep. So yeah, this may just be a bunch of junk in here. I don't know. You never really know. So all right, more of, I don't know. So this I'm really not sure. This this has a little wheel here and a frame that almost looks like it's off of a truck or something, but you know, without the rest of it to give us much of a clue, I don't know. So, all right. What is all this? So this looks like a piece of, that doesn't look like O scale, that looks like OO scale. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. So, all right, my first run-in with OO scale was, why doesn't it run on my HO scale track? What's wrong with this? Yeah. All right, so here's two more of those windows, and like I said, I think, unless I already got them out of the truck, I have two more in the truck. So, all right, here's the door. Hello, hi. All right, here's another kind of fence. This very much looks like Marks. So yeah, they made some frontier sets and so forth. Usually the Marks will put their little logo on it somewhere, kind of sneaky, and I don't see that on here, but maybe they just couldn't figure out a way. All right, yeah, too easily distracted. So this is part of an oil tower. We have several of these. They're always broken for some reason. So, yep. All right, more walls to this building. What in the world could this building be? Wow. So here's a wall, and it's not broken. So what is appearing to me is that even though we have this big building, I don't think we're gonna have the roof to it. So all right, this looks like the roof to maybe one of those platform doohickeys. So I don't know. All right, so that's the plastic stuff. All right, so oh, one more. So then we have the top to the wishing well, however you want to say that. So all right, here is what we actually want to get out of the box, and there's a bunch of garbage in here too. Let's shake off the garbage. So all right, so let me get this all straightened up. But this is what we're going to look at, and somehow it goes with these two semi tractor trailers for the semis. So all right, so let me get this cleaned up, get the plastic all moved out the way. Maybe we'll deal with that in a different video. I really just wanted to get to this, but I had to unbury it to get to it because it was in the bottom. So all right, let me get this straightened out. I'll be right back. All right, all that digging for this accessory right here, which I don't believe actually works. The way this is supposed to work is this little tractor is supposed to turn, and it looks like the gears are mostly or are stripped out. And what would happen is that this guy would go up underneath one of these trailers, and you lift them up with this, and I think it would rotate, and it's supposed to put it on a train car over here. So all right, I'm going to say that this isn't going to be anything we're going to fix anytime soon or whatever. Now, plan B. So before I found out that I actually had this, I figured out what these were for. And I actually went on eBay and I bought one of these. So what do you say we take it out of the box and see if it looks any better than this? It's bound to, right? Let's do that. All right, so this is the box that we got off of eBay, or the accessory we got off eBay. And I've already cut the tape on the box because I am world's worst about cutting tape, and don't ask me what that's about. I don't have a clue. So all right, this is supposed to be that exact same accessory in here, and we will see if that holds true. Now, a good sign is I already see another one of our cars here, and interestingly, I see a wheel as well that I'm not sure what goes to. It may go to the other one, but anyway. All right, so got that. Oh, and it's missing the front wheel. So all right, you know, sometimes you have to buy things multiple iterations to get what all you need. So all right, that may be the case here. So all right, for all my friends that collect trains, you will know this, but sometimes you buy stuff and you're like, wow, that's a cool accessory. I've never seen that accessory. Then you spend more money trying to make that accessory work, or, you know, get all the parts that you need for that accessory. And yeah, so something that you didn't even know existed, you wind up spending lots and lots of money on. So all right, this is the train car that's going to go with that. And the way that this is, now this is broken, we'll have to glue that back. The way this is supposed to work, I think that thing that the crane that I just showed you somehow puts them on here. I don't know if it goes, looks like it would go like that, right? Maybe. It's all right, yeah. So I'm not sure how that works. We'll figure it out here in a minute. Excuse my head. It's all right. Procrastinating. So this one actually has the box with it, so that's interesting. Very cool. It's all right. Let me make sure there's nothing else in this big box. Don't believe there is. Okay, I'm gonna set it here on the floor. If you hear something being shredded, that's the big dogs. All right. Well, not the dogs being shredded, the paper and the bubble wrap and whatever. So all right. So this is, I believe, some more accessories and things that goes with it, as well as the platform itself. So here's a second car, and apparently that part that broke off is going to go apparently right where? Let's see. Got the stair. Then we got that. So it goes, I guess, right here. Yeah, very cool. All right, we can do that. I know how to use glue. if you're in the model trains at all, you learn how to use glue. So all right, I think we're gonna have enough parts, enough things here to do this. Now I think I see the instructions, so that's interesting. So all right, so here's an example of things that you never knew until you get one that's complete. I didn't know that these were supposed to have covers on the top. Who knew it? All right, cool. Had we not seen that, I don't think we would have ever known it. Now, I'm still not seeing the front wheels for these guys, so maybe it's a good thing that we have those others. Now, this one in fact has the front wheels, so maybe we'll find the rest of them in that box. I don't know. All right, guys, you know, it's like the never-ending story here. All right, let me get the bubble wrap out of the way. So, all right, here's the instructions, which is a good thing because I have no clue how to do this, how to operate it. This is the number 460 truck transport set. So for anybody that's wondering what this is, if you've never seen it before, because I've never seen it before. Frankly, I've never seen this before at all. I've never seen it on any YouTube videos. I've never seen it on anything, which means that either, I don't know what it means. I'm not going to speculate on that. So all right, here we go. The one in the box is much cleaner. It is much cleaner, yes. So that's probably a good sign. Let's see. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way and see if this one maybe operates a little bit better. Now, if we're really lucky / unlucky, we'll have to transfer some of the parts between the two to make one work. That's not all that uncommon in the model train world either. So, all right, let's see. So, there's a lot of stuff on here. All right, so this one's got a notch. Well, it has the same notch over there. I was going to say that I didn't see over there. All right, so this one works really well. Look at that, guys. Wow. So we don't hear the popping and the, and the spinning and all that. So, yeah. All right, this one might actually work. So, let's see. So this has got somehow the track, your railroad, pardon me, your railroad track. Oh, look, it's got little arms that fold out. You see that? And I bet you that holds our train track. What do you want to make a bet? So, all right, I think, let's see. Let's get one of these guys that's got all of its wheels and so forth. Did we ever find out where that broken... Man, I'm ADD like crazy tonight. Did we ever find out where that other second... No, we didn't ever find out where the other second set of wheels went. All right, well, whatever. All right, so... Whew, ADD. So, all right, so does the lift works on this one. Wow. Uh-oh, it doesn't go back down, though. Wow. I wonder if it's supposed to. This one does. Oh, dear. All right. Not even sure how we would fix that exactly. So, all right. It's got a screw here on the top. All right. Well, you know, in the meantime, let's just see if the silly thing it does anything. So, is it not all the way down? What? So I think maybe it goes there. Maybe. Lifting, lifting, lifting. It goes over here, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, it looks like you would probably set it on the thing right there, maybe. So, all right, yeah, we're going to fix that lever. But yeah, I think that's more or less how that works. So very cool. All right, so got a little driver, a little skew. Now this one does have the driver though. The other one did not have the driver, so I'm going to say that this one's probably the better one of the two. So does this have a specific way that this goes on here, or you know, I'm not sure how this works. I could read the instructions, but I'm kind of excited, so I don't know. So all right, let's see. It has two little notches here, and it has two little notches. Excuse my head if it's in the way. So the notches don't actually line up with each other. Huh. Well, now that's interesting. So I don't know. So did I just notice that lowered when I hit the middle? Or was that a coincidence maybe? Probably it was a coincidence. Yeah, I think it was just a coincidence. Alright, so let me see if I can figure this out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I figured out where that wheel that was in the box is supposed to go. The problem is that there should be a second one, and it's not in the box. Now, the good news is because we had a spare, guess what? We have another wheel. So, right, it will actually be complete just because we had two of these guys. So check that out. That's the way that's supposed to go. All right, let's get this back together. Let's see what we can do. All right, so now that we've got it all together, we've got the covers on, we've got it fully assembled. I think we've got a decent car here to put it on. It needs to be cleaned up, but I think it'll be okay. So, all right, I think the way that this works is this has to be lined up with the end of this, kind of points to it, and then you'll notice on these trucks that they have two little red marks. One here. I can barely see the one, but this is where our fork needs to go. That's where it lines up. I figured that out. It kind of alludes to it on the instructions, but it's not exactly specific. So all right, so I've got the brake wheel, I think, on the right side. I think if it's on this side, you can't load this truck. But anyway, this is very, very complicated. So all right, let's see here. So we'll just move it on. And once again, we got two red marks for the lever. That looks kind of where they go to me, maybe. All right, lift up the truck. I'm gonna go over here, put them on the trailer, like so maybe. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and lower him down maybe. Wow. So all right, we got one on there. Oh my goodness. This is too much fun. So if you were in a not well lit home, I'm not sure how well this would work out for you. So all right, I think we have a little bit of a problem here. Dear. All right, so I think I had to cheat a little bit. I don't think I lined up my red marks. Like I was saying, if you're not in a well lit home, I'm not sure how you'd see if these marks are exactly right or not. So all right, here we go. I don't know that I'm actually correct on there, but we're gonna try it. So all right, so that's kind of where it goes. Let me drop it. Uh-oh, I just moved it. Uh-oh. All right, so yeah, that goes like that. Man, we made it work. All right. Well, I can kind of see why this may not be the most popular accessory ever, and possibly why I've never seen it. Although I think it's super cool, and I think that these writing on this is going to look awesome. So I don't know. I don't know if we'll actually put this on the layout or not. I don't know. Maybe. All right, it was definitely worth the $30-$40, whatever I spent for it, just for the amusement we've had so far. So dare we try to unload the trucks now? Let's see. So once again, we got two little red marks here. And it's not quite as easy as they made it seem like. So yeah. All right, so I think I'm on the marks. There we go. So all right, unloading. Can you imagine? All right, so let's get the other one. Here it comes. All right, so that looks like that's lined up right about there, I think. So all right, yep, that looks pretty good. Here it comes. Gonna unload it. Whoa, look at that. Are we gonna get this done? Oh my goodness. So all right, there we go. It is in the slot. It is good to go. Except I don't know how to operate the crane apparently. So all right, this one's a little askew. Just figured out that we can kind of align it with the crane here. All right, here it goes. There we go. It's in the slots. All right. Yay! All right, guys. That was worth it, cleaning out that box, even though we have this thing that looks like it was hit by a nuclear bomb and some loose zoo animals and all kinds of things. Probably the instruction sheet is worth more than everything else combined, but oh well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's shenanigans. I definitely enjoyed it. I was thinking about this all day long. It's a shame that the older one that we had just is not working, but that's kind of what I thought. But had we not had the older one, we would not have had the parts to make this work. So there you go. That's kind of the way this stuff works sometimes. Sometimes you have to buy 2 or 3 different things to have one. All right, guys. Well, in any case, I think this is it for tonight. GGS Railways out.